Talk about the fear of them fearing your intelligence. Have you ever noticed how some people react when they come face to face with someone who's exceptionally smart? It turns out there's more science behind this than you think. A recent study from 2021 uncovered an intriguing truth. Encountering someone with superior intelligence actually activates a response in our brain that resembles our reaction to a physical threat. That's right. When someone flashes their brilliance, it can trigger our brain's alarm system, leading to feelings of discomfort or even anxiety in some cases. Picture this: you're in a group conversation and someone drops a fact or insight that's so profound it leaves you feeling a bit shaken. Instead of thinking, wow, I need to learn from this person, your brain might go into self-defense mode. This reaction connects back to our basic instincts. Our brains are wired to protect us from potential dangers. And in this scenario, the level of intelligence feels like a threat to our self-esteem. You might be wondering why this happens. Well, the discomfort isn't just psychological, it can actually lead to physical sensations within us. The phrase intelligence hurts the ego isn't just talk. Scientifically, it suggests that our brains process the challenge to our intellect as a form of pain. Isn't that wild? This means that when people perceive someone else as more knowledgeable or capable, they might unconsciously start to feel as if their own self-worth is under attack. So, how do people generally respond to this perceived threat? The reactions are varied, but often stem from a place of insecurity. Some folks might instinctively retreat or shy away from the conversation. Imagine sitting someone sitting in intelligence and feeling like they can't contribute while the genius in the room holds the court. On the flip side, some individuals might resort to downplaying your intelligence. They do this to make themselves feel better, almost like saying, well, that's not a big deal, or I can do that too. This is an unconscious way of coping, trying to balance the scales of knowledge and self-esteem. Then you have those who step into the ring to challenge your ideas or showcase their own intelligence, perhaps to prove that they can match up to you. This could even lead to some contentious debates, but in the essence, these responses all come from a shared humanity, a shared human experience of feeling weak or feeling vulnerable when confronting someone who's intellectually superior or who they feel is intellectually superior. Now, imagine being the person on the other end. If you're the one who has been labeled as smart, dealing with these reactions from others can be downright perplexing. You might think, man, I'm just trying to share what I know. Yet others seem to react as if your brilliance is somehow diminishing their worth. This dynamic can be challenging, particularly if you're someone who wants to connect and collaborate with your peers. There's a broader implication here too. When we think about fostering a culture that values intelligence and innovation, it's crucial to recognize how we react to those who seem to possess more knowledge or capabilities. Encouraging people to embrace diversity in thought and in understanding can transform these initial feelings of threat into something more constructive. So, what can we do about it? First and foremost, it's essential to build environments, whether in schools, workplaces, or social circles, where everyone feels encouraged to share their knowledge without the fear of intimidation. Emphasizing collaboration over competition can help people feel more at ease when discussing ideas, regardless of different levels of expertise. It's also beneficial to promote growth mindset. When individuals approach learning as a lifelong pursuit, they start to see intelligence as fluid rather than fixed. This perspective helps alleviate that pressure, shifting the focus from competition to curiosity. If you're the smart one in the room, remember that your insights can inspire rather than intimidate. Aim to foster discussions that invite questions and exploration, and watch how people begin to engage more deeply. Being aware, being aware of how our brains operate is a big thing, because brains operate in response to intelligence and perceived superiority. How do you say that word? Superiority opens up a conversation about how we value knowledge and share our thoughts. While it's natural to feel threatened when faced with brilliance, acknowledging this reaction and working toward a more conclusive dialogue can help us all learn and grow together. To wrapping this up, intelligence and knowledge don't have to seem as badges of honor that intimidate. The more we embrace our differences and navigate these complex social dynamics, the better we can learn from one another. And hey, the next time you find yourself in the presence of someone whose intelligence seems to shine a little bit brighter, take a deep breath, tap into that curiosity, and let that conversation inspire you. I appreciate you for coming today. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. And you have a good night. It is past my bedtime.